I am sore today. This is quite the process. I wanted to show you guys on the cabinet that I did yesterday. I'll link the wax again, but I also got this buffer. One of you asked the other day what I was using to buff the cabinet, and I just used my hand and like a towel, but it was a lot to like buff the wax. I mean, my arm was getting tired. I'm also probably pretty weak since my surgery. But I got these little buffer pads to go on my drill, and they worked so good. And I'm sure you could probably use them for other things too, but it just buffed out the wax so nice. So I'll show you that here in a second. But first, I want to tell you guys about this deal that Dime has going on right now, because I want you to get in on it before it sells out. I just got an email about this, and it's the Restorative Night Cream, the one that I switch on and off with the TBT cream and serum. The Restorative Night Cream today and tomorrow only is $10 off, and then you can use my 20% off on top of that. So it's like 40% off or something. That was the whipped exfoliating mask that I did from Dime too. It makes your skin so soft. And these things are so nice to put on your arms, and then the water doesn't go down your arms when you're washing your face. And it comes in a set. You can get it for under $20 with my code. But I'm going to put on the hyaluronic acid serum. This is what I use every day during the day. And then I'm just going to put the Restorative Night Cream on now. I usually just use it at night before bed. It's a one-step process. The one that's on sale is the one that comes in the pump. They're changing their packaging to something like this. So they're selling all of the pumps for $10 off. And then, like I said, you can use my code, stack my code on top of that. It gives such good moisture. And if you do a serum at night, you can just put this on to lock it all in after your serum. It's one of my favorite things from Dime. That and the TBT bundle is what I swap on and off with at night. Stellar deal. Get it before it's gone. And the tinted Wonder Screen, I've showed you this before, but I'll just put it on my hand to show you the tint. I'm getting low. I used this the whole time that we were in Florida. It was so nice. It just gives like a perfect little kind of glow and coverage. I don't need any like foundation. I don't use foundation anyways. I like just like the natural look, and this gives such a good natural look. It has 19% of the zinc oxide, and it goes on so smooth. There's no white. I'll put my link and code here. Don't miss out on the deal, and you can use my code site-wide, 20% off. The buffer pad thing that I got comes with all of these, and then it velcros onto this part. This part hooks to your drill. It comes with the attachment that goes onto your drill. This used to be this color. And then I was buffing with it yesterday, and it just works so nice. You don't have to like scrub and buff with your hand. You can just use your drill to do it. I'll show you. It gives it that perfect sheen like that. I mean, this is already buffed obviously, but look how easy. That's basically all I did. And when I was buffing it by hand, I was like scrubbing, which you can do that, but it's just so much easier on your hand and arm to use the drill attachment. If you missed it yesterday, this part right here is what I finished, and then this here I haven't done yet. So you can see the difference in the clear wax compared to when I put the strip pine on it. I didn't know if it would work because I had already put the clear wax on, and the clear wax doesn't change the color. I mean, at least for me on the stuff that I've done, it just brings it back to the normal color and gives it a little bit of sheen. So after I did that, I thought it would be nice to have it warmed up a little bit. So I put the strip pine on top of it, and it worked perfect, and it gives it just the right amount of sheen. When you buff it a little bit, it makes it look more finished, I feel like, when it has the strip pine on top of the clear for this cabinet. But if you're looking for something that doesn't change the color, the clear wax is awesome. I've used it on several different things, and for me, it's never changed the color. I used it on a tabletop once. I know one of you asked me, like, will it seal out if I get water rings? We always use coasters, but I don't personally know on a tabletop how it would do, because I didn't have the table in my house. I did it on one that I had given to Hallie. I don't believe that they had issues with it, but I've never personally like used it and had it on my tabletop. In the finish, I don't know how good you can see it on the video here, but it's so much more wipeable now that I put the wax on it. Before it was just like the dry wood, and it was just like the dust would all get kind of captured in the wood and be harder to dust, and now it's so much more wipeable.